How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Today we have some more roster update predictions. This week we have a few good ones and a few lower ones. We're going to start with the lower ones as we normally do, starting off with Rafael Devers. Now, he did get a small upgrade a couple weeks ago, but since then he's batted 300, he's had 5 homers, and it's tough to go back to back when it comes to upgrades. It's definitely tough to call him as well. But being that he's still a bronze, I think it's an exception, and he should see an silver upgrade for sure. Why he only got a +1, I don't know, but I feel like you have to find a way to get a guy batting the way Devers is up to a 75. And then speaking of guys that are bronze that have no business being bronze, Mike Soroka, bless your young little soul. I don't know why you're still bronze. I guess because you're young, right? 21 years old, takes some time to get those upgrades, but the man has continued to be an absolute all-star this year. Knock on wood. He's rocking my fantasy team, still in last place. You know, you think with some of these players that have it, quit being in last place. But one of these days, it's going to happen. We're moving out of last place. But right now, it's not happening. 107 ERA, 0.89 whip. He's a K per 9 inning pitcher so far this season. And like I said, I know he's young. He has a very little bit of history on his resume. He had a 3.5 ERA last year for the few innings he did pitch. But again, you got to look at the resume this year. We're 2 months in, and he's been dominating the league. I think you got to get him that upgrade to a silver sometime, don't you? We'll see what happens. And I do want to go over as many guys as I can as well. Quick guys that I think people are all over that. They're like, oh, I got to get this guy. He's going to be a great upgrade. Talk about them. Give my thoughts on him as well. Guys like Josh Bell. The guy's been on absolute fire this year. He's been a phenomenal hitter. But is he going to see a +7 to a diamond this week? No. Maybe see a +2 to a gold, very likely. Maybe a +3 as well to an 81. But he has 1,172 stubs, 80 overalls, 81 overalls. They go for quick sell. The second he gets that upgrade, he's going for quick sell because everybody's going to try dumping him. I'll be careful if I'm buying Josh Bell. Never at 1,172. If he goes back down under a K, yeah, sure, go ahead and consider it. But when he's 1,172, you're probably going to sell him for about 1,200. And if you sell him for 1,200, you're losing 200 stubs. Or not 200 stubs, you're losing, what is that, 120 stubs? Lose 120 stubs, you're going to lose coins. So be very careful if you're buying a Josh Bells. Keep that in mind. Continuing on, though, we have Hyung Jin Ryu, currently only an 1,100 stub player, but he's got a 1.65 ERA this year on 7 wins, a 0.71 ERA in the last month. He's been absolutely lights out. Even last year, before injury, he was rocking 7 wins on a 1.75 ERA. And I always try not to put the gold guys in, especially the 80 overalls when I do the upgrade videos. I know people like to see the guys that go from tier to tier. But the reason I bring up Ryu is because he was just quick sell. He popped up a lot, but he was just quick sell not that long ago. And the thing with that is if he's a K right now, I think he has to, the way he's played, he has to get up to an 83, right? And an 83 overall, all of a sudden that K, maybe he goes for 2K, maybe he goes for 1,800. It's not a diamond, but it's a profit. So that is why I say keep your eye on that Ryu price. Under, you know, right around quick sell, why not pick him up? I think you have nothing to lose. He gains a couple overall points. He looks close to that diamond. He keeps playing well. Maybe that K turns into 5K on that diamond. You never know. But as of right now, I think there's a profit in him. So that's why I'm bringing him up. And then this week, unfortunately, I don't have anybody going diamond. I do have a guy on diamond watch. And I can already tell you this is going to be a controversial call because he's going for 5K right now. And that's Anthony Rizzo, formerly a diamond in previous games. And that's important to note that he's been diamond before. You get it right again. But he's been scorching hot these last couple weeks, batting 500. But that should also be noted. It's the last couple weeks. He's batting 291 on the year. Even after these scorching hot 2 weeks, he's only batting 291. He was struggling before then. It's not like he was a diamond to start the game. Then he got downgraded. He started a gold. He's got to work his way to a diamond. He doesn't have that Andrew Simmons effect or that Joey Votto effect, or if he starts hitting hot again, it'll just put him right back where he started. He's got to work his way up to where he wants to get to that diamond. And that is why I think this is a tough call for me. I want to say he gets a +2 and gets a diamond because I feel like he's one of the only guys that's got a chance of getting a diamond this week. And if they want to do an upgrade this week and force a diamond on somebody, Anthony Rizzo is the man to do that. But I feel like if SDS looks at it the way I just mentioned, which is, well, he's done this for 2 weeks, let him prove himself all year. Because, I mean, if he's batting 291 after batting 500 for 2 weeks, he was struggling before then. There's no secret about it. He's just been on absolute fire. So maybe he cools off in the next couple weeks and they give him 2 more weeks to see if he does. Because if he doesn't cool off, then absolutely give him a diamond. But if he does cool off, you're like, well, good thing we didn't get trigger happy there. But I bring him up because I do think that's important to note. Because if they do go that route and they don't give him a diamond this week, his price is going to go back down. Maybe he goes down to 2K. Maybe he goes down to that 3K range he was at before today. Then he looks like a good buy, I think, if he continues hitting good. Because you know what? Everybody's selling. I'm panicking. Oh, he ain't getting a diamond. All right, I'm getting rid of him. You can pick him up for cheaper, and then if he keeps hitting hot, maybe he gets that diamond in the next upgrade, and instead of spending 5K on him right now and hold him for 2 weeks, you get him for, you know, 3K, 2,500. Save a lot of coins, buy a couple more. You can actually buy twice as many as you would have had. But last but not least, before we bring up some guys I think we should be watching for the downgrades, we will talk about Nolan Arenado. He's batting .320 against righties. He's got 8 home runs versus him this year. He's batting .398 in the last month. You got to bring up the righty stuff because he's already got absolutely filthy numbers against the lefties. But he's proven he can hit the righties this year. He's already got the diamond fielding. He's already got the diamond hitting. But to see an upgrade from the 75 on the guys against righties is very likely for Nolan Arenado. Maybe he goes up to a 91. Maybe he goes up to a 92. Always something to keep in mind, though, especially for guys that have some power. At 70K, he could go up a little bit. He's been down to 60K as well at some point in time, though, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with Nolan Arenado. But let's go ahead and talk about a couple guys I think could see diamond downgrades. Of course, Bryce Harper, I don't know how long they're going to keep the leash on him. He's the cover boy. You're not going to downgrade him. He's the highest most overpaid player in the league right now. Minus, wait, what's Chris Davis getting paid? I don't know. I just know that was a pretty ridiculous contract, and Bryce Harper's doing exactly what I expected him to do this year. People might say he's struggling. No, this is the Bryce Harper we've gotten through the last 4 years. He's a guy that bats 200, 220, 240. He'll get hot and he'll get that average up to 240 this year. We might hit 35 home runs, maybe 40, but that doesn't get you a diamond. I would be surprised if they continue to keep him at an 86 batting 200 all year. I think you got to see a downgrade, maybe only an 85, but regardless, you got to remember that's 30K you're putting on a guy, so be careful with that. And then our second guy is already only about 11K. That's Gerrit Cole. 3 of the last 4 years, Gerrit Cole's had an ERA at 4. He had that 1 year at 2.88, and that was last year, and they gave him a diamond for that. I think they gave him a diamond mainly because, you know, that's more impressive in an American League, obviously. But like I said, when you've pitched like he has 3 of the last 4 years, you got that resume of being a gold pitcher, not a diamond. Don't be surprised if Gerrit Cole goes from an 85 to an 84. Those are my predictions for this week, though, guys. If you have any other questions about guys, as always, feel free to comment down below. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.